The death of Iran's President Raisi. What lies ahead? One of the most dramatic incidents in recent Iranian history occurred when a helicopter carrying Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi and other high-ranking officials, including the foreign minister, crashed on May 19, 2024. The convoy was returning from an important diplomatic meeting at a dam on the border with Azerbaijan when the pilot lost control in foggy weather and crashed in the rugged terrain of the Varzeqan region, about 60 kilometers from the Azerbaijani border, resulting in the death of everyone on board. While the official story is that the crash was due to bad weather, others are questioning if more sinister plans were at play. Israel and the U.S. have denied responsibility, but this is expected given that admitting to assassinating such high-ranking members of the Iranian government would be tantamount to a declaration of war. Whatever the truth of the matter is, once set in motion, events can take on a life of their own. With tensions running high and room for miscalculation being so slim, it wouldn't take much for a misunderstanding or an incorrect report about the nature of the accident to tip the dominoes that could trigger World War III. During Raisi's nearly 3-year tenure, Iran made significant military advancements. Shahed 136. Drones Raisi significantly expanded the production line for Shahed 136 drones. These were deployed to great effect in Yemen and Russia, significantly impacting Saudi oil facilities and supporting Russia's defense against Ukraine's 2023 summer counteroffensive. Both theaters showcased their operational effectiveness, assisting Russia in repulsing Ukraine's counteroffensive and helping the Houthis with their attack on Saudi Aramco, which significantly impacted global oil markets by temporarily halting approximately half of Saudi Arabia's oil production, which played a large role in the implementation of the ongoing ceasefire in April 2022. However, the crown jewel of Iran's military-industrial complex and Raisi's tenure as president was the Fatah-1 hypersonic missile. Hypersonic missiles are designed to travel at speeds greater than Mach 5, making them highly maneuverable and capable of evading traditional missile defense systems due to their speed and flight path. This was a very dangerous development for Iran's adversaries. If Iran manages to mass-produce this missile and smuggle it to Hezbollah and the Houthis, with rumors already circulating that the Houthis possess hypersonic missiles, Iran will have essentially shifted the balance of power in the Middle East greatly in its favor. The death of Ebrahim Raisi could precipitate a significant power struggle within Iran, especially given the advanced age of the current supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The supreme leader holds the ultimate authority in Iran, overseeing the military, judiciary, and state media, and has the final say on all political matters, making his position a coveted one. With Khamenei's age and health in question, the transition to a new supreme leader could be fraught with infighting and instability. Raisi was considered a potential heir apparent, and his death leaves a power vacuum. This situation could lead to factional clashes within the political and military elite, potentially destabilizing the country. There are speculations that a rogue faction within Iran, perhaps even involving the supreme leader's son, Mojtaba Khamenei, could have played a role in Raisi's death to maneuver for power. The political landscape in Iran is unlikely to shift significantly in the immediate future, as conservative hardliners or hawks have maintained firm control since the assassination of General Qasem Soleimani. This grip on power has been further solidified by recent tensions, including the alleged Israeli attack on the Iranian embassy in Damascus. The hawkish elements in Iran's government are focused on a confrontational stance towards Israel and the West, while strengthening ties with allies like Russia and China. Presidency in Iran, while an important position, does not hold the same power or significance as the supreme leader. The president's role is primarily administrative and diplomatic. With Raisi's death, new presidential elections will be necessary. Potential candidates may include figures from both the conservative and reformist camps, though given the current political climate, a conservative candidate is more likely to be favored. Regardless of who wins, the candidates are likely to continue the policies of their predecessors, focusing on self-reliance in military and economic matters, strengthening alliances with non-Western countries, and maintaining a firm stance against perceived Western pressures. Before we continue, it's important to note that there is no evidence that this was an assassination. We only seek to speculate how and why this might be an assassination. It is crucial to wait for official investigations to provide clarity before forming any definitive conclusions about the incident's origins and implications. It is said that chaos is a ladder to advance one's own interests. With that in mind, it's possible that certain rogue elements in the Iranian elite might wish to benefit from the chaos that an assassination brings, but there is little evidence to support this theory. Iran is engaged in a perceived existential clash with Israel through its proxies, and such actions at a critical time like this could quickly spin out of control and lead Iran to either descend into a civil war or fracture from within. Given that everyone's interests are aligned with the primary focus being the proxy war with Israel, and with little changes in policy possible even if the power balance does shift, it's quite unlikely that this was an inside job. What is more likely, however, is that this was Israel's covert response to Iran's missile strikes in April. There is speculation that the helicopter crash involving President Ebrahim Raisi could have been orchestrated by Mossad, with assistance from the US and Azerbaijan. This theory is plausible due to the strong military and intelligence cooperation between Israel and Azerbaijan. Israel and Azerbaijan share strategic interests, including a crucial oil pipeline running from Azerbaijan through Turkey to Israel, along with Azerbaijan being a significant consumer of Israeli weapons. Additionally, Azerbaijan's animosity towards Iran, driven by ethnic and political tensions, adds plausibility to such a scheme. If investigations find evidence of sabotage, even if the evidence does not clearly point to a foreign actor, policymakers in Iran could draw the wrong conclusions from this and set the course for rapid escalation that would rapidly escalate into a broader conflict, reminiscent of the sequence of events leading to World War I, where a single assassination triggered a global war due to complex alliances and rivalries. Are we doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past? Is this the event that will go down in history as the beginning of the hot phase of World War III? Only time will tell. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses on global political events. Leave your thoughts about what you think happened on May 19th in the comments below.